Oh man, welcome back to episode 5 of RealismCraft. It's good to see you here, and I got some exciting things to show you, but first off, I wanted to do something special. I would like to thank each and every one of you for everything that you do and the support on the last video. It really made my day. I had a really nice comment by James Sisconcho. He said, "How is this not viral?" And that just made me really laugh, and I appreciate it. So James, if you're watching, thank you so much. Several of you had nice suggestions as well. Soup King, for example, campfire instead of torches. And I tell you what, I agree with you 100%. I'm all for campfires and decorative lighting. Torches, I mean, they have their place, but not scattered around. Oh, look at that, my face. Not scattered around everywhere, you know? And then Asset Greeter. He made a pretty cool suggestion of an item that I don't use very frequently. So let's go ahead and use that now. Alright, so I got some jungle hanging signs. Now, his suggestion was to use some hanging signs on the house. And, you know, I think that's a great idea. Adds a little bit of personality. Hey, buddy, how you doing? We're going to hang up some signs. And why don't we go ahead and do that right now? Ah, there we go. Home sweet home, Asset Greeter. Thank you so much for your wonderful suggestions. I bet the little puppy likes it. You like it? It'll grow on him. So let me show you around. In the last episode, we left off with the little, what do you call it, the overhang on the roof. But I didn't really add much details, so between episodes, I went ahead and I added some details. So we have some nice flowers, bushes. I have to get rid of this somehow, because, yeah, my chicken probably deserves better. Really just enhancing it, you know, with whatever I had. I got some nether wart growing. I think that's pretty cool because eventually I want to make like a potion factory for night vision, water breathing, fire resistance, jump boost, all that good stuff. Maybe I can splash one on the puppy and see what happens for experimenting. I got a little garden started for wheat so that I can get some mud bricks, because mud bricks are not something that I really build with very often, but I would like to just kind of expand out and see what else I can work with here. We of course got our little fan tree here for Red Ace and Soup King. Always room for more as well, so we can always add to that. Sugar cane. The campfire suggestion by Soup King was a great idea, and I figured, well, I've been fishing a lot in this area, why not put a campfire over here? So I dropped some soul sand down and a little bit of mud just to kind of see what it looks like, to maybe get an idea of, oh, this area has some ash on the ground, or maybe it's been burnt out a little bit. The chairs weren't too bad to do. All they are is just half slabs, trapdoors, and doors on the back, so I really like them. And whenever you get a nice fishing area like this, oh, you gotta decorate it, right? Alright, so let's talk interiors here. I often leave my door open so that the dog can come in and out whenever he wants to. Not that he does. He likes to stay by my side. And he's a good boy for it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, moving on. Although he does, now that I think about it, he does like to climb through my window over my crops, which is not a good thing. Yeah. Eventually we'll have to get some glass and put it in here, but as far as interiors go, this is kind of like a small little room, and I'm not the best at interiors, but I'll walk you through what I decided to do. I have 2 furnaces, 2 smokers, 1 crafting table, and then a little bit of decoration. So these furnaces here, when I put a sign in front of them, it kind of reminded me of like a countertop. So that's the purpose between them. So maybe if I took a item frame and put it on there, or if I put like a potted plant or something, I can set it on top and it looks like maybe a counter space. The smokers, I think, will act as maybe grilling spots. So if I wanted to cook something, I can set like an item frame with meat on there, or put a campfire underneath the smoker to really give it that good effect. And the crafting table is just kind of like a general purpose between everything. But this is, oh, I still can't believe he's in the window. Oh, thank you. Oh, he's going oh, really? I swear, my puppy, I don't know what he's doing, but he's not going to like it when I put the glass in, so yeah, take that. And let me tell you, I made out like a bandit when it comes to fishing. I got some fantastic books. I got some fishing rods I can't wait to show you, and some treasures, so ooh yeah. Take a look at this, for example. Okay, book number 1. This is not the best book, but I wanted to show it anyway. It's a quick charge and power 4 enchanted book. So this is, of all 5 of these books here, this is probably my least favorite that I fished up so far, and the least useful to me, but I still want to collect it because eventually, oh, bedtime. There we go. I got myself so worked up I had to take a nap. Anyway, not really, but I thought it would be funny. So anyway, I like to collect books, and this is one of the things that I can do in my spare time that I really, really enjoy. Just something about collecting enchanted books from fishing is super cool. These 3 books right above my head were my favorite ones that I collected. This purple book here, it has Thorns 2 and Silk Touch. Now Silk Touch is sometimes a pain in the neck to get, especially when you don't have an enchanting setup set up. So yeah, super happy about that. The second book here was Feather Falling 4. Now, Feather Falling is pretty sweet, especially when you're going to be doing a lot of building, or just in general, a great book to have. But this book is the book that I'm most excited about. Looky here. It's got Protection 4, Density 4, Loyalty 3, and Efficiency 4. And at first glance, this may not be like a very useful book in general, but it's a rare book, and what I mean by rare is the more enchantments that you have on a book, the harder it is to fish out. And I think the most I ever got was a book with 5 of them on it. So to get 4, that takes quite a bit of fishing. And yeah, so that there is a very rare book, and I'm super happy that I got it to add it to my collection. Isn't that right? We eventually have to name you. I don't know what to name you. Do any of you know what I should name my dog? I mean, he's just a little rascal who gets into all sorts of problems and issues with Windows, but if you come up with a good name, let me know in the comments. I'll probably use it. Check this out. Bam! Look at that. This is all the treasure and all the good stuff I got from fishing, and I am super excited about it. Check it out. We got 4 name tags. We got 7 nautilus shells, bowl, string. Oddly enough, I'm really excited I got leather boots, so if I get some leather boots, I can make something special out of them. 7 saddles, some leather, tripwire hooks, but check out my bows. So I got a Mending 1 and Unbreaking 3 bow, so that was pretty cool. And this is a Flame 1 Unbreaking 3 bow. But those aren't the things that I'm most excited about. The things that I'm most excited about are my fishing rods. Old Silver String, Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 2. This was the first fishing rod that I actually pulled out that was a treasure one. So I decided to keep it, and I combined it together with another fishing rod just once for durability. So yeah, Old Silver String. This fishing rod right here, I named Grimly's Curse Rod. It had Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, and Lore 3 on it. And I happened to pull out another fishing rod that had Curse Vanishing on it, Mending, and maybe just another Lore 2, and that's where I combined them all together. But that's a fantastic and perfect fishing rod right there, and super cool. This fishing rod just has Curse of Vanishing in the first slot and Mending 1. Now, some people may say, well, it's just a fishing rod, it's no big deal, right? Wrong. This is a special fishing rod. What makes it special? Well, the first thing that makes it special is it has Curse of Vanishing on it. Curse of Vanishing is like one of those rare enchantments that's very odd to find on items, and not a lot of people want to use it. So that's what makes it special to me, because it's a cursed rod. But the second thing that makes it special is it came out with Mending on it. But this rod is like one of a kind and super hard to get. So yeah, pretty exciting. Now, Minecraft is what you make it. But for me personally, I'm going to make it fun. And one of the things that I really like to do is when I get rods like these, really special ones, I like to give them a name. So we saw that I had Grimly's curse rod, and I have old silver string. So this rod right here is going to be named Lady Catalina's rod. There we go. Oh, that looks cool already. Oh, that looks so cool. Look, it's got golden letters for the name, curse of vanishing and mending. That's like a legendary rod right there. Now, if you're wondering about some of these names, now, the Catalina's rod is super cool because Lady Catalina is an awesome person and she helps out a lot of people and she sees good in everybody. So, this is her fishing rod. We could say that it even brought peace to the water. So, yeah, we add lore to our items in this world, and I hope that you can too, because it does make it a little bit more entertaining and fun. I gotta go sleep again. Alright, let's see how this looks. I don't know. Maybe I added a little bit. Oh, don't look so sad. Here, stand up. There you go. Now you can come. You don't have to be so sad. Alright, I'm gonna look at this. I don't know. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Huh. I like that, actually. It definitely looks like the entrance to something. Oh. I might have to get some gravel and make it coarse dirt or something just to keep that. But I like that. That's neat. Ah, yes. Puppo, isn't it beautiful? Why is it so zoomed in? There we go. Much better. Much better. So, I went ahead and I started to dig out here and I figured, well, what if each kind of layer was about 5 blocks long and then it dived one down and then about 5 blocks long, dive one down, and I can adjust it or have it weave around, or I can have different kinds of chambers going through here. I think would be pretty cool. I left some of the ore just in the sides because I think it's a neat decoration until I get a pickaxe with silk touch on it, which I do have the book for, but I think it looks neat as you go through just to kind of see the natural ore in the walls. Yeah. So I used lanterns instead of the torches going through the light, lighting this place up. Makes it, to me, seem more like a mine shaft, you know. But, you know, this was a pretty fun episode. I was super excited to share with you about the fishing and the rods, the treasure books. We got to show the details of the house, a little bit of around the house. We got to start on our mine, which is pretty neat. So, overall, I think it's been a pretty successful episode. And you know what? If you're wondering about big projects, big builds, things like that, we might eventually get to them and stuff. But right now, I'm just taking my time and I'm having fun. So I hope that you enjoy the episodes. Thank you so much for all of your kindness and support. And as always, I enjoy reading your comments. I read every single one of them. And thank you so much for everything that you do. So wherever you're at, have a good night. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next episode of RealismCraft.